campuses are located on the unceded traditional territories of the Coast Salish nations of Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh.
Hello, this is Keone Mo with your 10:30 a.m. news update. The BC Minister of Public Safety says counselors will be sent to Tumbler Ridge following the mass shooting at the community secondary school. These are trauma-informed counselors who will support children and families. Nina Krieger says there is already a psychiatric liaison nurse in the community with more on the way. 8 people, including the suspect, died after the shooting, as well as 2 more bodies in a home believed to be connected to the shooting. Tumbler Ridge Mayor Daryl Krakauka says that everyone in the community is grieving. Jim Robson, popularly known as the voice of the Canucks, has died. The legendary broadcaster started his run as the Canucks play-by-play announcer all the way back in 1970. This same year, the team debuted as part of an NHL expansion. He began his career at 17. He was 91 at the time of his passing. Nanaimo RCMP says they're investigating the disappearance of a man who potentially went overboard while on a BC Ferries vessel. Police say the man has not been seen since leaving home, but his vehicle was found aboard a ferry vessel at the Tsawwassen terminal. After reviewing onboard video, a person matching the description of the missing man appears to have entered the water. A search by Joint Rescue Coordination Center and RCMP West Coast Marine Services is currently underway. Quebec Provincial Police say 2 children are dead after being shot by their own father, who took his own life in a First Nation community. Officers were called to a home in the Kitigan-Zibi community where the 3 bodies were discovered. The father was 41 years old, and the children were only 10 and 12. One was declared deceased on the scene, while the other 2 were taken to the hospital where they were later pronounced dead. Quebec is now delaying the rollout of its new French curriculum to September 2027. Education Minister Sonia Level says the delay will allow her department more time to analyze results from 55 pilot projects and properly train staff. The new program will emphasize daily reading and writing with a stronger focus on Quebec culture. It will include interactive activities like debates and will mandate cultural outings for students. Parliamentarians from all parties are coming together to mark Canada's first National Kindness Week. But the message is taking on a different meaning after the mass shooting in Tumbler Ridge. BC interim NDP leader Don Davies spoke at the event today.
It strikes me that as we gather here today to mark National Kindness Week, there's a cruel irony to that, but also perhaps a profound symmetry as we gather across party lines to focus on the opposite of what happened yesterday, which is the coming together in humanity and in kindness.
Canada is looking to finish on the podium today at the Milan Cortina Olympics. There could be a picture-perfect ending in figure skating, with Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier entering the free dance in 3rd place. 4 Canadian women will be competing in the final of the freestyle skiing women's moguls. Lauren de Bruyne will look to reach the podium in the men's 1,000 meters. BMO Financial Group is teaming up with the rest of Canada's big banks in supporting a proposed international defense bank. The proposed bank will be called the Defense, Security, and Resilience Bank. It's designed to reduce borrowing costs for military spending among member states by pooling credit strength. Several Canadian cities are campaigning to be the home of the new headquarters. The Trump administration says a Mexican cartel drone led to the hours-long closure of airspace around El Paso International Airport in Texas. The Federal Aviation Administration reopened the airspace Wednesday morning, just hours after announcing a 10-day closure that grounded all flights to and from the airport. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said in a post on X Wednesday morning that the FAA and the Defense Department acted swiftly to address a cartel drone incursion. The threat has been neutralized and there is no danger to commercial travel in the region. He did not say how many drones were involved or what specifically was done to disable them. And spring is in the air a little sooner today. There will be a high of 10 degrees with a low of 2. This was Keone Mo for BCIT's with your 10:30 News 8 update.
1680 The Crow.
It's your career, your vision, your goal. Navigate it your way. Flexible learning is designed for you. Learn a new skill or earn a degree at your own pace. BCIT, flexible learning for a complex world.